Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this podcast where we unravel the mysteries of English sentence construction. I'm your host, Sarah, and joining me today is the always grammatically inclined Ben.
Hey everyone! Today, we're going to break down the fundamental elements of sentence structure from the simplest commands to complex clauses. We'll explore how verbs, complements, adjectives, adverbs, and conjunctions work together to create clear and meaningful sentences.
Exactly, Ben. Understanding sentence structure is crucial for fluency and accuracy. We'll take a look at how to build sentences from the ground up and how to expand them to convey more complex ideas. So, grab your notebooks and let's get started. Let's begin with the basics, simple sentences. As the text states, the simplest sentence in English requires a verb. Run is a perfect example. It's concise, direct, and conveys a clear action.
Absolutely, Sarah. The verb is the heart of the sentence, the action or state of being that drives the meaning. It's the essential element that makes a group of words a complete thought.
Most sentences, however, also require a subject, the person or thing performing the action. He runs is a slightly more complex, yet still simple, sentence. It adds a subject, providing context to the verb.
The subject and verb form the core of most sentences. Understanding this basic structure is the first step towards building more complex sentences. It's the foundation upon which all other sentence construction is built.
And we can expand these simple sentences by adding adverbs, which provide details about place, time, or manner. He runs around the park every morning adds details about where and when the action occurs.
These adverbs provide richer context and make the sentence more descriptive. They show how simple sentences can be expanded to convey more detailed information.
Now, let's talk about complements. Some verbs like likes require a complement to complete their meaning. She likes leaves us wondering what she likes.
Exactly, Sarah. Complements can be nouns, verbs, adjectives, or adverbs. They fill in the missing information and make the sentence grammatically complete. She likes strawberries or she likes to sing are examples of complete sentences with complements.
Learning how verbs interact with complements is crucial for constructing grammatically correct sentences. It's about understanding the specific requirements of different verbs.
Some verbs require a direct object, while others require an indirect object or a predicate adjective. Understanding these distinctions is key to mastering sentence structure.
And practice is essential. Try creating sentences with different verbs and complements to solidify your understanding of this concept. It's about experimenting and observing how verbs and their complements interact.
Understanding verb complements helps avoid incomplete and confusing sentences, ensuring that your communication is clear and effective.
Adjectives and adverbs add descriptive details to our sentences. Adjectives describe nouns, while adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs.
A bright red car uses adjectives to paint a vivid picture of the noun car. Adjectives add color, size, shape, and other descriptive qualities to nouns.
Adverbs, on the other hand, provide details about how, when, or where something happens. He wants to buy a car next month, uses the adverb next month to specify the time of the action.
While adjectives and adverbs add information, they don't make incomplete sentences complete. They enhance the meaning of existing sentences but don't fill in grammatical gaps.
It's important to remember that adjectives usually precede the nouns they modify, while adverbs can appear in various positions within a sentence, depending on the emphasis.
Practice using adjectives and adverbs in your writing and speaking to make your language more descriptive and engaging. It's about adding those extra layers of detail that make your communication more vibrant.
Now, let's move on to complex sentences. These sentences use conjunctions to connect independent and dependent clauses.
Independent clauses can stand alone as complete sentences, while dependent clauses need additional information to make sense. Conjunctions like and, but, because, if, or although act as bridges between these clauses.
She likes strawberries, but she hardly ever eats them, is a perfect example of a complex sentence using the conjunction, but to connect two independent clauses.
Understanding how to use conjunctions effectively is crucial for building complex and meaningful sentences. They allow you to express more nuanced relationships between ideas.
Conjunctions like because and if introduce dependent clauses that provide reasons or conditions. She went to the store because she needed milk, and if it rains, we'll stay inside, are examples of this.
Practice using different conjunctions to connect clauses and create complex sentences. Experiment with various sentence structures to see how conjunctions can change the meaning and flow of your writing and speaking.
Relative clauses use words like who, which, and what to link clauses and provide more detailed information about nouns.
That's the guy who shouted at me uses the relative pronoun who to identify the specific person being referred to.
These relative clauses help make sentences more detailed and structured, allowing you to provide additional context and information.
The book which I borrowed from the library is very interesting, uses which to specify the book being discussed.
Relative clauses can also be non-restrictive, providing additional information that is not essential to the meaning of the sentence. These clauses are usually set off by commas.
Practice using relative clauses to connect ideas and provide more detailed information in your sentences. Experiment with different relative pronouns and clause structures.
The lesson emphasizes learning vocabulary in full sentences, not just individual words. This approach helps you understand how words are used in context and improves your overall fluency.
Learning vocabulary in context allows you to see how words interact with each other and how they are used in real-life situations. It's a more effective way to build your vocabulary than simply memorizing lists of words.
For example, instead of just learning the word delicious, try learning the sentence, "The cake was delicious." This provides context and shows how the word is used in a complete sentence.
You can also practice creating your own sentences using new vocabulary words. This will help you internalize the meaning and usage of the words and make them a part of your active vocabulary.
Try to read articles and books in English and pay attention to how new vocabulary words are used in context. This will help you expand your vocabulary and improve your reading comprehension.
Learning vocabulary in full sentences helps you understand the nuances of word usage and improves your ability to communicate effectively in English.
Understanding verb complements and sentence structure is crucial for improving fluency. It allows you to construct grammatically correct sentences and communicate your ideas clearly.
By mastering verb complements, you can avoid common grammatical errors and improve your overall accuracy in English. This will make your speaking and writing more fluent and natural.
Practice identifying different types of verb complements and creating sentences using them. This will help you develop a deeper understanding of sentence structure and improve your fluency.
Try to analyze sentences in English texts and identify the verb complements. This will help you become more familiar with different sentence patterns and improve your ability to construct grammatically correct sentences.
Don't be afraid to ask for feedback from native speakers or language teachers on your sentence construction. They can provide valuable insights and help you identify areas for improvement.
Mastering verb complements is a key step towards achieving fluency in English. It allows you to express your ideas with greater clarity and accuracy.
Studying conjunctions, relative clauses, and sentence patterns helps in building complex and meaningful sentences. These elements allow you to connect ideas and express more nuanced relationships.
Conjunctions allow you to connect independent and dependent clauses, creating complex sentences that convey more detailed information. Relative clauses help you provide more detailed information about nouns.
By understanding sentence patterns, you can create sentences that are grammatically correct and convey your intended meaning. Analyzing sentence patterns in English texts can help you identify common structures and improve your ability to construct similar sentences.
Practice using different conjunctions and relative clauses in your writing and speaking to create complex and meaningful sentences. Experiment with various sentence structures to see how they affect the meaning and flow of your communication.
Try to rewrite simple sentences into complex sentences by adding conjunctions and relative clauses. This will help you develop a deeper understanding of how these elements work together to create more detailed and nuanced sentences.
Understanding conjunctions and clauses is essential for building complex and meaningful sentences in English. It allows you to express your ideas with greater clarity and precision.
The lesson emphasizes practicing with real examples. This approach allows you to see how sentence structure is used in real-life situations and helps solidify your understanding of the concepts.
Analyzing sentences from articles, books, and conversations can provide valuable insights into how different elements of sentence structure work together. It's about observing and internalizing the patterns of authentic English.
Try to identify the subject, verb, complements, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, and relative clauses in sentences from English texts. This will help you become more familiar with different sentence structures.
Practice rewriting sentences from English texts, changing the subject, verb, or complement to create new sentences. This will help you develop a deeper understanding of how these elements interact with each other.
Don't be afraid to use online resources and grammar guides to help you analyze sentence structures. These resources can provide valuable explanations and examples.
Practicing with real examples is a crucial step towards mastering English sentence structure. It allows you to apply your knowledge in practical situations and improve your overall fluency.
To recap, we've explored basic sentence structure, complements, descriptive elements, complex sentences, relative clauses, and the importance of learning vocabulary and context.
We've also emphasized the need to understand verb complements, conjunctions, and relative clauses for building complex and meaningful sentences. And of course, practice with real examples solidifies your understanding.
Remember, mastering sentence structure is a journey, not a destination. Continue to practice and experiment with different sentence patterns to improve your fluency and accuracy.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. The important thing is to learn from them and keep practicing.
And don't forget to use the resources available to you, such as dictionaries, grammar guides, and online tools. These resources can provide valuable support and guidance.
Most importantly, make language learning a part of your daily routine. Consistent practice is key to achieving your language goals.
Thanks for listening today, and if you found the video helpful, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss an episode and share it with others who might benefit. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes, we'd love to hear from you, so your feedback is really important to us. Thanks for listening, and as always, happy learning. You're doing great. Bye, everyone.